is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Peter King at the Kennedy Space Center. For the first time since 1972, NASA is set to launch humans to the moon. Artemis II could fly in just 24 minutes. Commander Reed Weissman, pilot Victor Glover, mission specialist Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen are coming to the end of what's been a mostly smooth countdown. It's for what they hope will be a trip around the backside of the moon. So what makes this the perfect crew? We asked five-time space station astronaut Peggy Whitson, who was on the selection committee.
By the time you get to the end, you've got somebody that's very technically qualified and very ready to go. And the final selection criteria is, would I want to fly with this person?
If all goes as planned, they'll be in close quarters for more than 9 days and go farther into space than anyone has gone before. And that journey starts in just minutes. I'm Peter King at the Kennedy Space Center. Now with more CBS News, here's Jennifer Kuiper.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. NASA's crewed mission around the moon is now underway.
3, 2, 1, booster ignition, and liftoff. The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
4 astronauts have blasted off from the Kennedy Space Center aboard a massive rocket on a long-anticipated journey around the moon, the first crewed lunar flyby in more than 50 years, with 3 Americans and 1 Canadian on board. Apollo 17 astronaut Harrison Schmitt is one of the last humans to set foot on the moon.
I've been talking about this for 53 and a half years, getting back to the moon. It's really important for the country to have this happen.
Jeff Brock is at a watch party in Seattle.
For me, it's a feeling of joy and utter delight and pride in this huge scientific community.
The Artemis II crew will spend a day in orbit around Earth, checking their capsule before firing the main engine that will propel them to the moon.
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
We could expect within the first 2 minutes the boosters to burn out and separate as the core stage of the rocket keeps firing.
Integrity, AMT high.
The SLS rocket shooting up into the sky, trail of fire behind it.
Integrity passes the ultimate MECO. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Essentially a high-stakes test flight for NASA. A huge tech leap, the clearest sign yet that we are serious about getting people back to the moon.
On, Ponce de Leon.
Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce de Leon.
Have you the same?
Communication signal transfer confirmed as Integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis II mission. Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
You're listening to live coverage of the Artemis II launch on KNX News.
One minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time, standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%, ahead of solid rocket booster separation expected at the 2-minute 9-second mark. We see throttle down.
The crowd at the Kennedy Space Center gazing up into the sky, phones and cameras pointed up there, gazing in awe as astronauts head into deep space for the first time in 50 years.
Integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Copy all, Stan.
Integrity. SM priming complete.
SM priming complete.
Ranga Ramchari, Executive Director of the UCLA Space Institute. What are the astronauts on board this mission experiencing right at this moment?
They're experiencing some serious G-forces as the rocket accelerates, and so they're probably squished into their seats, relatively comfortable in their spacesuits, but they're still feeling the G-forces, and so they wouldn't be wiggling around a whole lot. Yeah, that's what they're feeling. That's what they'll feel for the next couple minutes.
And from what you can tell, watching this, is everything going, according to plan to you, from what you can tell?
Yeah, the magic word at NASA is nominal. When everything is nominal, things are good. And as far as I can tell, everything seems nominal.
We see the same on board, Stan.
And Houston has you loud and clear on TDRS at the Carmen line.
Outstanding, Stan. We have you the same.
3 minutes, 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis II, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen crossed the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes, 2 seconds, time of MECO.
So everything looking good. Artemis II has launched its 10-day mission to the moon, carrying 4 astronauts into deep space for the first time in 50 years. The mission to the moon is underway. You've been listening to live coverage here on KNX News. We'll be back in a moment.